don't you feel good? Ibaliki, 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 Ibaliki do. When the witch doctor says to come on down, you go on down and see what he can do for you. Don't you feel good? Ibaliki, 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 Ibaliki do. When you got something that is on your mind, you say these words and it will make you feel real fine. Getting good news, Ibaliki, 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 Ibaliki do. Quand je compte jusqu'à 10, tu dormiras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tu dors, n'est-ce pas bon? Ibaliki, 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 Ibaliki do.
Ain't nothing to it. A baby could do it. Drink plenty water, boy, and walk slow. Keep laying down and getting up, 'cause in the spring, you got 9 years to go. Patting and turning is your name, and snatching hams is your game. You done a lot of crime, now you got to pay with all that time. 1 to 10 is all you got for fame. Who introduced that poison to your neighborhood? You was considered the boy who'd really make good. And here you sit a ham snatching the hood. You say the communists was trading herring for guns and took all our future kings and turned them into bums? Sound to me like someone was having big fun on y'all's bums. I hear tell you played that horn once well, but after that 5-year layoff, boy, you sound like hell. You was so drug a tear came your eye, and you put that horn back in the case and heaved a sigh. You was about to have a nervous breakdown if Splat and Doobie and Teddy Smith hadn't told you how good you sound. And another thing that dried that tear in your eye was when they told you that the dinner bell had rung and that the dessert for dinner that night was cherry pie. Boy, you lucky that you was snatched out of the alley in the valley on 50th Street and stood up in this prison on your own 2 feet. Now's your last chance to get yourself together while you got all this time. And 1 to 10, boy, you can straighten on out your mind. Now, the reason I'm telling you all this, see, I ain't gonna cause you no strife. I've been in this cell 30 years, and I'm doing natural life. So drink plenty of water, boy, and walk real slow. And if I tell you that a chicken dipped snuff, you search it. And that bottom bunk is mine, the one closest to the floor.
I've got a feeling for you, a feeling that's making me blue. You left me all alone. What did I do that was wrong? Why don't you come home, baby, where you belong? I've got a feeling for you. I feel like a hill, and I don't feel like a big wheel. You left me by myself to put my blues on the shelf. Why don't you come home, baby, where you belong? I've got a feeling for you. I've got a feeling for you, a feeling that's making me blue. You left me all alone. What did I do that was wrong? Why don't you come home, babe, where you belong? I've got a feeling for you. I feel like a hill, and I don't feel like a big wheel. You left me by myself to put my blues on the shelf. Why don't you come home, babe, where you belong? I've got a feeling for you.
just about the end of 35 in Philadelphia, PA, came a little black boy with a great big grin into this world to stay. I was a chunky little lad and I made folks glad. You know I loved to work and play. I never cried too much, I never lied too much. I was quiet in my own sort of way. Always did think big, even as a little kid, and I always kept a job. You know I never liked to fight, excepting when I was right. I never hung out with a mob. I used to skip a lot of school and I'd shoot a lot of pool. You know I drank a lot of whiskey when I could. My daddy called me dumb, my mama called me son, and preacher used to call me no good. I had a mind of my own before I was grown. Now, folks would say I was strange.
If you want to live to be a grown-up man, boy, you better change.
Well, I was kind of hung up about being in a rut and depending on my folks every day. So I took it slow and I saved some dough and I planned my getaway. I bought a second-hand pool stick, a second-hand car, and I headed down US 1. Yeah, I won me some money off a Baltimore man, but then he took it back from me with a gun. Then my car got stolen and my stick got broken. I ran out of money to roam. So I just swallowed my pride and I thumbed me a ride and I hit it on the way back home. When I got back to town, I fell in love with an Oklahoma Cherokee girl. But she had eyes for a dude across town who claimed he'd seen the world. So I hung around and I played the clown until the army took me in. Yeah, and I spent 2 years in a Texas town where they didn't like the color of my skin. Well, now the army didn't like me, I didn't like them. We was glad when we let each other go. Another second-hand car and some cowboy boots, and I headed into Mexico. Well, I smoked a lot of grass and I ran a lot of guns. You know, I slept on the ground now and then. Yeah, I lived in the mountains with the bandits for a while till the federal troops came in. Then I made it on down to Ecuador. Whew, found me a rich old dame. She had big bucks, she made good love, boy. Diosa was her name. She was a little too fat, but it really wasn't that. It was just that I missed the States. I kept thinking about that Cherokee girl at my mama's home-cooked plates. But when I got back to town, she was married down, so I made it with her pretty girlfriend. Yeah, but she liked men with long, straight hair, so I hit the road again. And then I moved on up to Boston town. You know, I went partners in a real estate deal. You know, the money was long, I couldn't do no wrong, Lord, and I was behind the wheel. But the town was little, the chicks were brittle. You know, I bobbed around like a cork. I got tired of that stiff shirt scene and I started thinking about New York. So I sold my shares and I combed my hairs of the whole New England scene. Yeah, and me and this chick, we rode to New York in a Cadillac limousine. Well, I went straight down to the village there. I found me a coffee shop. Well, I told a couple of funny stories I knew. You know, the owner wouldn't let me stop. Yeah, he hired me for an extended stay, $125 a week. Boy, it seemed like everybody just laughed for days whenever I rose to speak. So you see, I used the smile that I had as a child, and I said a lot of funny things. Lord, and every night there was a bunch of fans now waiting for me in the wing. I was working nights and I was sleeping days. You know, I hardly ever saw the sun. Lord, I had a string of girls like a string of pearls. Every night a different one. But then that really got to be a drag, cause it wasn't my bag, you know, making folks laugh at will. Somehow my serious side was just being denied for the sake of an easy kill. Plus that, the money wasn't coming in fast enough. My future wasn't really sturdy. People say that life begins at 40, and I wanted mine to start at 30. So I did a little pimping, I did a little scrimping, I sold a few drugs on the side. My bank account grew with the people I knew as my reputation started to rise. Then a few big deals with a few big wheels came right behind each other. And the more I did, the more I hid, until I soon went undercut. Then came the day when I had to pay, I was cut back down to size. I should have listened when my daddy told me, he said, "Boy, you in for a big surprise." One day I was closing a shady deal, I had the money in my hand. And the cop walked up and arrested me. He said, "Boy, you dealing in contraband." And then I was given 10 years by some folks who wasn't my peers in a court that was kangaroo. And then they carried me off in a big green van. Boy, there was nothing that I could do. Yeah, they threw me in jail in the garbage pail, and I watched life pass me by. Yeah, don't you know my body was sore and my food was poor and my skin was rough and dry. Well, every kind of man you could possibly stand was around me day by day. Men too old to cry and too young to die was just watching life pass away. And here I was in the middle of the whole thing, just trying to stay alive at best. The chance you survive is 1 to 5, and 4 to 1 you die like the rest. There's a story here that's very, very clear. I'd like to pass it on if I can. It's not the clothes you wear or the way you swear that makes a boy a man. No, it's not what you can get, but it's what you already got. So don't be a fool like me. Don't give away the thing that you really were for the thing that you thought you'd be. Yes, stand off far and dig things as they are and measure them for their worth. And don't you look to the sky for some piece of pie when what's happening is right here on earth. I say it's not what you get, but it's what you have. So don't be a fool like me. Don't deny the thing that you really are for the things that you'd like to be. Just stand off far, dig things as they are, and measure them for their worth. And don't you look to the sky for some piece of pie when what's happening is right here on earth.